If I had $1 for any time young Miami GOP, conservatives, Republican chapter officials were caught saying some really racist-ish in text messages in the last 6 months, I would have $2, and which is not a lot, but it is weird that it's happened twice. Let's get into it. Okay, leaked messages exposes Miami GOP officials racist group chat. And the Florida Cubans, you're not being allegations, man. Secretary, if I can't say your name, like if the Imperial Might hasn't trained my brain to be able to say a name well, like immediately, not that there's anything wrong with your name. Shout out to my Latino brothers and sisters, the non-racist one. But you probably shouldn't be involved in this. Secretary Abel, now here goes the European, Alexander Cavajal has been outed for running a group chat with racist and anti-Semitic slurs. We're going to get to the anti-Semitic portion too. Let's look at some blurred out samples of this. Now, obviously, you guys know this is in the wake of the other folks on the other GOP side of the aisle, the young ones. These are going to be your future lawyers. These are going to be your future judges, policymakers. Look at the example of some of the stuff we have to blur out so we don't get banned. Just a bunch of N-words, kick an N-word, this, that, exterminate this, that. Yeah, okay, cool, right? And I'm going to cover some of this up. N-word was used over 200 times. It's just depressing because then I've got to listen to some of you act like you don't know why black people in America have an aversion to siding with the grand old party, right? And these are just the leaks. These are what we see. These are the young kids that are not smart enough to be able to hide it better because, again, they're younger. I should stop calling them kids, young adults. I have a thing, if you're on, 25 and under, I still kind of look at you as a kid. But that's a whole topic for another day. But anyway, and the thing that irks me the most is that they also will put anti-Semitic stuff in there. But we have a lot of people who, because of other agendas, foreign policy agendas, will ignore the anti-Semitic stuff or won't, I guess, critique it harsh enough and say that there's no room for it simply because, the person that's in power, that's in the Republican Party, Donald Trump, does everything that they want internationally when it comes to Israel and the Middle East. And I just think that's weak sauce. That's really weak sauce. But anyway, yeah, I would have $2.